Hello and welcome, all friends and devotees of yoga and Buddhism. Today is Monday, June the 24th, 2019, and I'm going to continue to expound upon my discovery that I made a couple of months back, a few months ago. And the feeling I felt when I made this discovery, as I always say, is similar to the feeling the great British archaeologist Mr. Howard Carter must have felt when he ran into the golden Tutankhamun, the ancient king of Egypt, while he was doing his research and they were doing their excavations in Egypt. You can imagine just doing your research and then one day you just run into gold, all golden tomb of this great ancient king. How wonderful it was. For many years I'd been doing research, systematic research, and then one day you just run into these wonderful treasures. Wonderful treasures. Fantastic. These collections are collections authored by the great Master Xingyun. Master Xingyun is a Chinese Buddhist authority who established the Fo Guangshan. Fo Guangshan is the largest Chinese Buddhist organization today. They've been all over the world. Actually, they brought Buddhism to Africa through the huge foundation established in South Africa. The Nanhua and the African Buddhist Seminary, doing fantastic work in South Africa. They also have one of the most affordable universities in the United States here, which is University of the West. Started as Silai University, later it was renamed to University of the West. Fo Guangshan did that, Master Xingyun's giant foundation. So many other universities in Taiwan and all over the world. Master Xingyun I regard Master Xingyun as a very great sage and saint. Very great sage and saint. Listen to some of these instructions from the great master. We must have self-discipline in order to gain respect for ourselves and others. People who have self-discipline will naturally know how to manage their lives so that their days are filled with peace and ease. Among those renowned for their longevity, Mr. Chang Chun lived to the age of 101. He composed a self-discipline verse, which has become the motto for many people as the way to nurture life. The following are a few lines from his verse, which can be used as guidelines for self-discipline. 1. Students, I need you to pay attention, have your pen and your paper ready. I always tell students at my institute, pay attention, have your pen and your paper, because you need to take down information, important points of wisdom, so that later when you go back to your quiet place, to your library, you can reflect and meditate constructively. 1. I call it the first golden key handed to us by the great master. Walk 3,000 steps in the day and sleep for 7 hours at night. Walking is affirmed by athletes and medical professionals as an almost perfect form of exercise. Many people who visit their relatives in China discover that a lot of residents there live very long lives because they have the habit of walking everywhere they go. Buddhism teaches Walk 1,000 steps on the Buddha's path. Live life to the age of 99. The Buddhist scriptures also speak about the 5 benefits of walking. One can walk long distances, contemplate quietly, suffer less sicknesses, facilitate digestion, and maintain meditative concentration for long periods of time. We can thus walk our way towards good health. Sleep allows our body and mind to settle down into deep tranquility so that we can recharge our energy and get rid of fatigue. However, if we are lazy and indulge in sleeping, we will become muddled without awareness. Therefore, most people only require 7 to 8 hours of sleep. When we sleep, we should learn to visualize brightness. Visualize brightness. And if we are adept in this practice, even our dreams will be full of light. When we cultivate sleeping in this way, our body and mind will benefit enormously. 2. Do not overeat and keep a normal schedule of work. A normal schedule for work and rest. Some kind of sustenance is necessary for all life. The discourse of the classic of Buddha land states, sustaining the physical body so that it will not fall ill nurtures all benevolent dharmas. Indeed, food maintains our physical health. And when we eat properly, it also nurtures positive phenomena. Hence, the Buddha told King Prajnit, who was overweight, people should be mindful of eating modestly so that they can have a lighter load to carry. In turn, they will gain ease and comfort along with the benefit of longevity. The Tang poet Bai Juyi also asserted, a day has 5 periods, while work and rest each has its time. Truly capable people work and rest on a regular schedule. They appreciate the importance of balancing work and rest, because being overworked or unduly relaxed with a chaotic schedule will not help us with calm, contemplation, or problem solving. Thus, Buddhist practice emphasizing upholding a regular daily schedule that includes chanting and taking meals. It fully recognizes the importance of maintaining a proper time for work and for rest. 3. Embodying compassion within our mind, emitting fragrance with our words. The highest virtue in life is compassion. Compassionate people care for all sentient beings with a gentle heart. View all phenomena with eyes of loving kindness. Praise others with sincere words and joy. And conduct kind deeds with diligent effort. Compassionate conditions enrich life and enhance harmony. The sound of kind words is unforgettable and calms people like a gentle breeze. With no anger, the mouth gives out wondrous fragrances. If we have no verbal blame or complaints, our minds are at peace. When we speak to others, there will be no sarcasm, harsh words, lies, gossip, or slander. As the Diamond Sutra explains, all that is said will be real words, truthful words correct words, not false words, and not changing words. When our words do not carry any knives or barbs, they will not hurt anyone. Only then will we emit fragrance with our words. 4. Upholding the right Dharma with every thought. Our aspiration for enlightenment will grow day by day. Right thought is having right thinking and views. In a meditation hall, the leading monastic often calls out, "Give rise to right thinking. Give rise to right thinking." When taking a meditative meal, the monastic leading the chanting also calls out. On hearing the sound of the bell, everyone upholds right thinking. They are reminding us to maintain right thoughts at all times in the day. Right thoughts can correct delusions and cure our worries. People with right thoughts are firm in their faith. They will keep fortifying themselves in conducting benevolent deeds, speaking kind words, and upholding positive thoughts. In practicing right action, right speech, and right thinking with our body, speech, and mind, we can benefit all sentient beings and enhance our aspiration for enlightenment. In summary, the great Master Sengyung writes, "The laws, rules, and regulations in the world are external restrictions imposed on us by others. On the other hand, the Buddhist precepts are demands we make of ourselves that come from within. They instill in us self-discipline, which allows us to place ourselves in the place of others while being considerate of their needs. People with self-discipline do not trouble themselves or others because they live life according to the right path." Folks, this is for reflection and meditation. We are not kids. This is an advanced study institute. So I need you guys to retire to your private space, your private libraries, your private studies, and reflect and meditate on these points of wisdom. Namo Amitofo.